What's up, people?
What's up?
Lovely people. Here we are on a cold October evening for episode 29 of the Dweller Banter. It is here. It is here. It is here. See, this is, I got zero sleep. Let me just start us off by saying that I was staring at the ceiling the whole night, just unable to fall asleep, like I was waiting for a meteor to hit me. Like in the movies, that trope where there's clear impending danger and the character just stares at the impending danger, deciding not to move. Do you know that trope? That
Yeah.
shit drives me crazy. But anyway, I was literally like that. Do you know that movie with Steve Martin? Was it Cheaper by the Dozen? Like he has like 12 kids or something. There was like one of his kids. He just would stare at this thing, and it drove me nuts when I watched that movie as a kid. Anyway, I was literally like that, staring at the ceiling, and hence me tripping over my dick here and being unable to get a sentence out. Anyway, episode 29. Back to you, dude. How are you?
Fine, fine. Got cold suddenly, they say about Canada, there's no in between. One day it was
Nope.
hot, and now it's cold.
Yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie right now.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Besides staying awake the whole night, uh, just before we recorded, like 3 hours ago, I was cooking dinner. No, more than that. 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, I was cooking dinner, and a bird flew into the window, and,
Tremendous.
and fucking the birds here when they hit the window, they have like a 50-50 chance of living or dying. I ran outside to make sure this bird was okay. Dude, the bird was laying there in the grass fucking gobsmacked, fucking
Gobsmacked.
gobsmacked. If you people remember that clip, that was like the first episode, wasn't it?
One of them, yeah.
I think gobsmacked was like, if you guys don't know, Bart and I were playing an old retro game on my stream,
Yeah.
twitch.tv/Radicus, shameless plug, and uh, I think an anonymous gifter donated a sub, and I said, and I was so shocked, right? Because this was early on when I just started streaming, and I'm like, I'm gobsmacked right now. And then what did you say? Godsmack? What did you say?
No, I said, isn't
You,
that a band? And you said, what? Anonymous Sub is a band?
yeah, that's right. Oh,
Oh,
and then we
man.
proceeded to wheeze for
Oh,
like
that
10
was.
minutes
We laughed
straight.
way too hard on that.
That's the
Yeah.
best, though, those moments.
So, anything from the DC fandom event that you noticed? Obviously, the main thing is Batman. First thing I saw when I logged into my computer was fucking what's his name, Robert Pattinson's face staring at me in
Ye-
Discord,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Discord opens when the computer opens. So
yeah, yeah.
that's the first thing I saw.
Yeah, and you and I discussed this that thumbnail, it looks like those cliche, we're talking about movie cliches a lot all of a sudden, but
Yeah,
the movie cliche where like the badass actors like looking at the camera,
looking at the
walking
camera.
towards it, and there's explosions in the back.
Yeah,
That was literally the thumbnail that
yeah,
we both
exactly.
saw. Uh, I'll post it. If I make a clip out of this, I gotta show the people, but it's a funny thumbnail.
Yeah.
It looks so weird, like it doesn't suit the movie trailer at all, which was a good trailer, by the way. That
I
Batman trailer
I
is
I am I will say I am looking forward to this more than most of the Marvel stuff. Definitely.
the Marvels. What are you looking forward to Marvel wise, actually? Now that you brought
Just
it up.
Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
Oh, that
I
got delayed, by the way. Doctor
yeah,
Strange got delayed. Um, Everything got delayed. Like
I
there was
I
a whole. Huh? Yeah, what's up?
I think they're all done. I think they're just trying to figure out the most economical time to release it, because Marvel has so much stuff now. They compete with themselves. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Hmm.
They're
Because they have Disney Plus, and then you need to space out episodes and
cannibalizing their
shows.
own stuff. When you have so much output, this was what people would say about Call of Duty, right? They made so many fucking games that it was dividing the community, because not everybody would buy the new game every year, right? Or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it's just slow down, man.
Even like, couldn't we say the same thing about like FIFA and
Same,
2K?
yeah, same thing, yeah.
I mean, even like WWE games, like you get to a point where
They don't need to be fucking yearly releases.
you even check reviews and you ask around, you're like, is it worth it this year? And people go, yeah.
Yeah.
You wait for someone else to take the bullet.
That whole model is gonna be replaced, I think, with, for better or for worse, probably a free to play model, but
Oh
That remains to
God,
be seen.
the
Yeah.
implications of that. People have been saying they want a WWE game that's free to play.
Oh god, there's just way too much that can be exploited.
The way too much that can go wrong.
Yeah, they're gonna paywall like characters, classic
Oh,
characters,
and like
costumes,
arenas.
entrances, moves. They could even fucking paywall
What if there
moves.
was like free to play NBA games and then you
I,
could only play if you played the game free, you could only choose like four teams and they were like on rotation like league heroes. Oh, that'd be horrific.
that's not even that bad.
That's
It,
not that bad.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you remember shareware. That was an old concept when I think Doom was one of the first games to do it when or Commander Keen. I forgot which one. Doom,
Right.
the original Doom, right, on PC.
Yeah, yeah,
When
yeah.
it came out, the first chapter was free on the internet.
I did not know there's.
And then you would this is funny. You would mail a check to the game developer, and then they would send you a floppy disk in a Ziploc bag with the
Are you
complete game.
serious?
I
That's
am serious, yeah.
what a time in our life,
So
man.
this was called
Seriously.
shareware, and I think there's a lot of parallels between that and the current free to play model, but I don't know. This one it's way too much monetization. At least back then you could pay for a game and get the whole thing.
Yep. You could, and I don't know. This we both agree that's I don't know how we suddenly got in this direction, but it's an interesting conversation. Free to playing like certain like sports games, that's asking for
Yeah.
trouble.
Nowadays, I don't even want to buy the game until a year later when I know the Ultimate Edition is gonna be out, right?
Yes.
Especially for fighting games. I didn't get Mortal Kombat when
Yeah.
it first came out because I know they're gonna add a bunch of cool new characters and they're all gonna be
Yep.
DLC. So I just waited for the whatever edition.
Yeah, there's certain publishers you look at, you're like, I'm gonna wait because they
Oh
know
yeah,
better.
yeah. And it sucks because
Yeah.
you want to play the game, but
And but you know you're just getting hemorrhaged for money that you could be
yeah,
spending on shawarma.
nickel
You could
and
be
dime.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could be eating shawarma instead of ooh. I know how we're jumping here, but I wanted to tell everybody like I watched the Ultimate Edition for Batman versus Superman because I was watching it before I watched. I'm two-thirds of the way into
I've
almost
seen that.
two-thirds. You seen the Ultimate Edition
Yeah,
for? You saw that one.
yeah.
Interesting. It's still rough. There's still logic issues of how stuff works out, but it's way better than the theatrical. That's for damn sure. But it
That's
doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
what?
heard. For me, it was the same problem with Shang-Chi, where I liked in theory, I liked the first half.
Me too.
And then the second half is just fighting a big monster, big CGI monster, so I lost all
Yeah,
interest.
I agree, and like they did a good job with like adding more in the Ultimate Edition. Clark gets more scenes,
Yeah,
and they flesh out his side of it, which is good.
yeah.
It's honestly that first half of the movie.
It's
And I think
solid, man.
I think it was actually like legit two different writers wrote the movie. So Chris Terrio wrote half, and then like half was like Goyer. And I not to knock on, I know who wrote what half. You can tell. I don't mean to be rude, but I know who wrote what half. But anyway, that's too many cooks in the kitchen, I think.
Oh
But
yeah, way too much.
yeah,
I actually think the scenes of Clark and Clark and Bruce like sleuthing around the city trying to find out each other's identities, that was a really cool concept. You know.
that scene, which one again? Where they're
It's not a specific scene, but just the whole idea of them encountering each other with their public personas, and then fighting each other in their characters.
That's
It
right.
was a cool concept.
Dude, you actually nailed that really well because they're in that party and Lex is
Yeah,
standing between the two of them,
yeah. Oh, that was such a
and
good scene.
that was really good
Yeah,
because if you think about it, he ended up being an actual like mediator
yeah.
between the two of them fighting later
Mm-hmm.
in the movie. Oh shit, you opened my mind to another good thing about it.
And
See, it's
then
not all bad, guys,
no,
but
no. And another scene I really liked was people might think it's edgy and stuff, but I like this kind of stuff. The Batman dream sequence.
the nightmare one,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Nightmare one, that was so cool. Just the art style and everything.
I think I'm getting to the part like I'm not sure yet if like I can't tell if the scenes I watched in the Snyder Cut have already addressed that nightmare sequence yet.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't want to spoil it because you need to watch it eventually,
Oh, it's
slowly.
so good.
Just do it 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day,
What? I've
because
seen
that's
it.
what
Oh, you're
you the
talking
Snyder
about the
Cut.
Snyder Cut? No, I
Snyder
haven't seen
Cut,
it yet.
yeah.
I
Do
haven't
like
even
20
seen the
minutes, 30
original.
minutes a day. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a lot, man.
and
It's you can't watch it at once.
I'll say one more thing. This surprisingly, the Jeremy Irons Alfred is my favorite live action Alfred.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
my
He's my
I
favorite.
love Michael Caine, especially with all the memes and Marsh
Yep.
Wayne, but
Master Wayne.
but still the Jeremy Irons one. He's so
Sassy.
versatile. Sassy King.
Versatile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does more
And
than
sassy.
just yeah. Yeah, he does so much. I think it's more accurate, right, to the comics, cause
Yes.
yeah,
Alfred's a bit more of a sassy man.
and
Not that
just
Michael Caine's wasn't. Like Michael Caine's was sassy in a different way, but
yeah.
Jeremy Irons like he
Oh yeah,
smacks Bruce back. Like he's
yeah.
like, and it's better. Let me tell you, if you liked it then, you're gonna like it in the Snyder cut
El-
even more.
yeah, and people who don't know, Alfred is a savage in the comics.
Quite. He's had a storied history too, I think, in
Yeah,
the comics that they don't really cover. But
yeah, the Dark Knight shit.
oh,
You don't like that
there's
storyline, right? The
well,
Arkham Knight.
we're talking the
No, I'm
comic
talking about the
storyline.
Arkham Knight shit.
All the Arkham Knight stuff.
Yeah,
I don't honestly, I don't remember enough. I gotta refresh myself.
yeah. Anyways,
Where were we? So we talked about that. We suddenly jumped back to Batman back and forth. Was there anything you saw at Fandom you wanted to see or no?
Batman. No, that's it.
Yeah, I'm excited for like everything. So I don't know. Uh, uh, but yeah, I can't think of anything else. Other than that, I think we should just skedaddle over to um, the usual weird shit that we like to talk about. By the way, you remember how you said to me a couple podcasts ago, you're like, you like to listen to upbeat music. I've been listening to Arabic dance music
Oh
lately
boy.
while I do work. You know, like the loud, like I can't even. I would have to play a sample for people to know, but
Habibi music.
yeah, it's the Habibi music. I almost said something else. I'm gonna. No. Anyway,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. Um. By the way, people, if I look like I got punched in the face, you know why? It's no sleep. Anyway, right. Let's move to the weird news shit.
Sure.
Can you actually start us off with this? Because I think it's just. I want you to
So
read this out and react,
So
please.
New Zealand City's official wizard has been taken off its payroll. My goodness.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this guy, Ian Brackenbury Channel, his
yeah.
last name is
Chanel
Channel,
or Chanel. I don't know.
Channel, whatever.
I have no idea.
Will stop paying its official wizard 16,000 New Zealand buckaroos or whatever they call it, or 10,000 US dollars a year in December. That's not a bad gig for dressing up in fucking costume.
It's Halloween all the time.
Yeah. Over the past decades, he has made a total of 368,000, Jesus, to provide acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services. What the fuck?
Oh, after this, I got a in costume. Keep going.
Yeah, it was a difficult decision to fire their local mage because uh, they're talking in corporate terms, but I think this guy's mostly like a city personality, maybe attracting tourists to certain venues, I guess. Yeah. Maybe you can find this guy stalking the fucking churches and stuff at night. I don't know.
Dude, the best part about this is the person who wrote this article says, the wizard, who frankly should have used his powers to see this coming,
Yeah.
said the city council has no imagination and projects an image of bureaucrats drinking lattes on the boulevard. Like, what is this article? And apparently he has a TripAdvisor rating. Like, they can
Oh
look him up on
god.
TripAdvisor.
I
And
mean,
people are like, he's cool. Anyway, what were we saying?
what do you think about this? Because it looks sad, but on the other hand, it would be hard to justify
I think
like
it's hard to justify it.
$368,000 of tax money.
I think it's hard to justify it. I don't know what
Yeah.
he. Listen, I'm not one to. People, if we have anyone listening from New Zealand, then they can comment on this, but I.
I
Yeah, I agree with
you
you.
could
That's
you
all I
could
can say.
you could justify it as a tourism promotion, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know.
You, I mean, you could, but is that is he like something that people actively go seek out like when they go to New Zealand? I wonder.
I'm not
That's a good
sure.
question to ask, you know.
Yeah.
But apparently he told CNN, he's like, I view myself as less of a Gandalf and more of a goofball who or a
Yeah.
showman who brings joy to the city. So I think he knows, like he kind of I think he understands himself well, like what he's doing.
Right.
But he says like I kind of dig this quote of his though. I think this is sort of what I want people to think about and take with them as they leave this pod. But um, more or less, he's saying how like every day the world gets more and more serious. So it's like fun is. He says it's the most powerful thing in the world right now. It's one of them. I think it's important to. I think the word is what levity. Have some levity. Have some
Definitely
fun.
some comic relief.
Yeah, we need that shit, man. Especially with what people as a whole have been through over the past year and a half. So wow, it's
Yeah.
just crazy. Year and a half, man. But the best part was the ending of this article. It's like it doesn't make it makes no difference. I will keep going, and they will have to kill me to stop me.
That's nice.
That's some Gandalf shit.
That's some
You
realistic
shall
shit.
not pass.
Yeah.
But and this
Oh
article, this
god.
shit is amazing. I I was giggling when I was reading this, where I'm sure everyone who's listening to this podcast knows about McDonald's. A few people don't. And so now we're gonna answer the question you've all been asking. What the fuck is Grimace made of? Like what is he?
It's a
What is
big
Grimace?
purple fuck.
Yes, Grimace is this big purple rotund man, not even man, thing that you people have seen. You know, in like the mascot lineup, they got the Hamburglar. I think he's literally called the Hamburglar.
Yeah.
The Hamburglar, not Big Bird. What's his name? Ronald McDonald. Big Bird.
Big bird.
Ronald McDonald.
What's the fucking bird?
I know why I was thinking Big Bird. It has to do with my costume. But anyway,
Birdie.
Birdie from Street Fighter.
No one's a fucking bird from McDonald's.
That's it. That's one of the mascots' names.
Birdie. Yeah, it's
Birdie.
Birdie. Birdie the
Is that
early
the
bird.
chick?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
the chick. Yeah.
right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was her name. But now I'm here to tell you people with full confidence that Grimace is actually he's a fucking enormous taste bud. Like you know the taste buds in your mouth. He's literally a giant taste bud. And apparently they told like this network in like this quote unquote unofficial explanation that um adding that they added the fact that this character was meant to show that McDonald's food actually tastes really good. That was the reason they
I
made him into
I
a
think
taste
they're
bud.
full of shit.
Bro, I thought he was just like
I think they're
uh,
full of shit. I
do
think
you want to laugh even more? Grimace, who was a villain early on, which is hilarious, and people thought that he resembled a milkshake. How does he look like a
what the
milkshake
fuck?
to you?
What kind of milkshake are you
What kind
drinking?
of milkshake are you drinking? Smoothie, maybe, like a blueberry smoothie. I can see it. But a milkshake? Where did people think he was a
So you're saying he was a heel character, and they
he was
made him good
he
like a wrestling storyline?
yeah, like a wrestling storyline. Ronald was the good guy poisoning everybody, and Grimace
Yeah.
was the bad guy. He was the
So
heel.
so so I think they're full of shit. I think the original creator, whatever, Michael Keaton, whoever made this, it was the fucking they just made a big purple slob, and now they're trying to justify it.
Oh my
Like
God.
they're trying to retcon it. You know what I mean?
Guys, that's a reference to that movie, the Michael Keaton McDonald's movie. What was it called again?
The
Uh,
founder.
The Founder.
That's such a good movie.
He's great. Michael Keaton's
Yeah,
great.
it's so great.
And he's gonna be in that Flash movie, people, by the way.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Um, he's
Yeah.
playing the
So
old Batman. Anyway, what were you saying?
I think this is a retroactive explanation.
Yeah, dude, isn't that once you said that, you reminded me of how like manga creators or like comic book writers, they'll like retroactively retcon they
Yeah.
retcon shit. They're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, this happened, or actually, this guy is this, or
Yeah.
whatever. Like when I think they retcon, for example, of that, like when Emma Frost was in Iceman's body in the comics, she after it's over, she's like, you know your thing, right? And he's like, what? He's like, she's like, you know you're into dudes, right? And Iceman's like, I forget how Iceman reacted initially, but that was the gist of it. So they retconned that Bobby Drake was actually he was not heterosexual. And anyway, that's what I mean. Like this smelling of retcons.
Yeah.
But and like if you look in the article, they even like show the electron images, images,
Imogen.
um, im- 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 they show like the microscopic slides of like what a papier looks like for like taste buds.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can see it, but as you say, it's kind of like,
I'm not buying it.
uh, and nor are you buying McDonald's either.
Nor am I buying McDonald's.
You
I
eat enough
think
McDonald's, you'll shit blood.
I is it. I think I can make a better sandwich. Like, what's the
Yes, you
point?
can. Yes, yeah, you can.
What's the point of McDonald's? I'd rather buy stuff that's hard to eat, like that's hard to make at home. Like I don't know. You know what I
No, no,
mean?
no. You're right.
Like
What was I
fried
gonna
chicken
say?
is hard to make at home, or
That's tough.
good chicken wings without like a deep fryer. You know, so I'd rather just if I'm eating out, I'd just get that. But a
You're,
sandwich,
yeah.
make a
No, you're
sandwich.
wise because that's the policy we should always have. Like
Yeah,
when you go out to eat, order something you know you can't make at home.
yeah,
Like fried chicken takes so much effort,
yeah,
time, and like it's such a mess in your house generally.
yeah.
You might as well get fried chicken from out.
Mhm.
And I love fried chicken. Don't get me started.
Yeah,
Do you
maybe.
have do you have something you like from McDonald's? Like if you could go to if you and I went to McDonald's right now and you had to order something, what would you eat?
I guess their breakfast stuff ain't too bad. The bagels, the
Yeah, I
egg,
agree.
the egg McMuffins.
Coffee's not bad
Coffee's not bad either. I think it's better
because
than Timmy's.
they
Fucking
use Timmy's old company, I think, that they used to use for
yeah,
coffee.
Timmy's is so bad. I don't know.
Timmy's is like, bro, I did I tell you the time I
Yeah,
drank Timmy's and it tasted like I remember telling my friends, I'm like, this tastes like dishwater. Like it was
yeah,
like
I'm not
like
surprised.
you know like when
Maybe
you eat,
even was dishwater.
huh?
Probably even had dishwater in it.
Probably, honestly, dude. Like it tasted like when you like cook a lasagna and you put the plate in the dishwasher. God forbid it doesn't like fully cleanse it, and you take the dish out and you smell it, and it smells like leftover lasagna,
Yeah,
like the residual smell. That's what my coffee tasted like. And I remember looking at my friend, I'm like, this tastes like lasagna, like dishwater lasagna or
dishwater
lasagna
lasagna.
dishwater. That's
That's a good
disgusting.
band name. Dishwater lasagna.
Lasagna?
No,
Dish.
dishwater lasagna.
Can you look it up right now and see if it's a band?
Fuck. There's no way it's a band.
If it's a band, I'm gonna laugh my ass. This is my favorite game. Is it a band? That's a great game.
I feel like if I type it up in a website, like, is it a band or not, they're gonna steal the name.
Okay, then maybe leave it. That should be your band's name.
Dishwater lasagna? No,
Dishwater
that's not it.
lasagna.
Okay, I'll search it up. I'll
That's the
take the
new
L.
thing.
It's not
Yeah,
a
dude,
name.
it's not?
Yo, dishwater lasagna. Let's go.
Damn, that's the new thing. For
Yeah,
once, something that isn't actually what do you call it? Um a band name. That's shocking.
yeah.
That's a game I played with a friend. I'm like, you could literally come up with two-word combos and be like, it's a band name. It's
Let's
a
do it
band
right
name.
now. Let's do it right now.
Oh my God. Anyway, uh I think that's everything. This is not a very busy week, guys. So if anything, it's a quick chit chat and we move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on with the week. Yeah, man. I don't know anything else, or you got, or we good?
I think that's all I got. It's a pretty slow week, but
It's a slow week.
you know.
Yeah, we'll try and come at y'all with some more substantial next week, and slowly we'll get to introducing that new segment eventually, um, which should be fun. I think you guys will like it, uh, and that'll help out that new segment on weeks like these where we only have so much to discuss. It'll help.
Yeah.
A- Anyway, you know the usual. Uh, subscribe on the YouTubes at Bottom Dollar Banter BDB. Oh, hold on. Oh, can I get my Halloween costume?
Yeah.
Okay, stay here, people. Give me. It won't even take long.
Okay,
It's
I'll
quick.
keep it
It's
running.
quick.
Uh, haven't done Halloween before because I think I've been living in an apartment for a good chunk of time. But I even last year when I was at a house, nobody came knocking because of COVID. But I assume this year I'll expect something and I'll get some candy.
Check it out.
Oh man, what you got there?
I know I'm not wearing my headphones, so I
What the
can't hear you.
hell
But
is that?
uh, uh,
What is this, dude? Is it a
hold on.
Bug's Life?
I can't hear you guys, so just please bear with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is him. This is his mouth.
What the hell is
Can I even
this?
wear? Can I wear a headset with me?
Dude, what is this? Is this a
Oh, I
bug?
can wear a headset. Oh my god.
Dude, can you see?
I can see. Yeah, yeah, I can see.
How is this a Bug's Life or what is this?
No, this is not a Bug's Life. So this guy, hey, you remember I said Big Bird earlier on in the stream?
Yeah.
This guy, these guys are known as the Yip Yip Martians of Sesame Street. And so
Oh,
this is his mouth, which moves like this. I have a piece of foam,
oh
and I can
God.
move the foam up and down to close his mouth. And these guys, when they talk, they go yip 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 yip. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
That's how these guys talk,
Oh
and they're
yeah,
primitive.
I looked it up. Yeah, you
But
got it, man.
his eyes are fucked up. Like I need to like
I think
squeeze
that
deep.
makes it better.
See, you think so?
Yeah.
He looks like he took too many kicks to the head. He
Yeah.
lost too many brain cells. Yeah, he's fucked up. I gotta fix his eyes. Anyway, yeah, this is his mouth.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, maybe this is how I should do the outro for the. Are you wearing a costume this Halloween?
I don't know. I might just throw on a lab coat or something lazy.
Hold on, one of his Twizzlers are missing. Not Twizzlers, that's a snack. Here we go.
Twizzlers.
It's not a Twizzler, it's an antenna. Boom.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
that's on
that's
this
everything.
on this note.
Yeah, and let
Yeah.
me quickly outro us while wearing
Yeah.
this. You hear me okay, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, I can't even. I have a paper I read off of people. I don't have this shit memorized. You see? Okay, hold on, let me
YouTube,
hold it.
Instagram,
Yeah, Instagram. Oh, I can't see shit.
Anchor.fm. You can follow our audio podcast on most platforms.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the video, it's on YouTube.
For
Subscribe
this,
to
for this, you should watch the video,
yeah,
just for
subscribe
this,
to Radicus on Twitch.
or just watch me. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got.
I stream 5:30 p.m.s. But p.m.s. Jesus Christ.
PMs, yeah.
p.m. I stream it Sunday through Thursday. Wednesdays are workout streams. You can watch me try to lose weight, which I am losing weight. But anyway, Spotify Bottom Dollar Banter, Twitter BD Banter Podcast, Instagram at Bottom Dollar Banter. And with that being said, uh, actually, we're gonna have an episode before Halloween. We can talk about our Halloween plans. Anyway, we are off to swim into the sea of life. I can't see shit.
That's
See
what
you
I
people.
asked. All right.
It's no, I can see, but it's the mesh makes it a bit difficult to ascertain shit. I could get into a car accident like this. All right, people, take care, everybody.